And this is Dan Gilman.
And this is Zach Gazarowski.
And this week we are bringing you a special feature. You want to tell them what it is?
This is a nice special feature this week. Monkey Paw. Maybe I should give a little bit of background.
Monkey Paw is doing God's work.
They're doing some really cool things that no other company really is going to do. Maybe like you'll get like an Atlas or an X-Seed or something like that. But they're bringing over the next 6 weeks, basically starting last week, a bunch of random.
Now, I don't want to ruin anything, but you might want to just watch this without saying anything.
Let's just take a look here. Maybe
this is full live action. Just take it in.
Oh, so this is like based off the movie.
Oh, was there a movie?
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, this is the really bad Double Dragon movie that came out in like the early '90s or something like that. Oh, so this is in a way. Okay, so needless to say, we're reviewing the import PS1 fighting game of Double Dragon. This isn't like the regular brawler, but I guess they made a fighting game, a one-on-one fighter based on the Double Dragon movie. So in a way, it's kind of like, you remember the bad Street Fighter movie? They had a PS1 game. It was like Street Fighter the movie game. So I'm assuming this is kind of like a similar situation.
It's so bad, it's absolutely amazing.
Oh man.
And it's kind of great because this is like, it just feels like a movie I could have made with my friends.
Yeah, well, back in the 90s, man, like early 90s, this is, wow, this is the first time I'm seeing this, so I'm trying to,
just take it all in.
Yeah, I don't even really know how to
handle what you're seeing.
Yeah, this is something. I'm just not sure what the something is.
Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to jump directly into overdrive mode. Oh, huh. I just realized something. I thought the sound had stopped working.
Yeah.
Because, there's no menu sound. When I was setting it up before and screwing with the wires, and I'm like, yeah, I just gotta fix this. I thought the sound had stopped working.
Oh, I gotcha.
There's no fucking menu sound.
Yeah. Okay, so we got Billy here, and I don't know who that other dude was.
He's a ninja.
He's the ninja.
He's a ninja.
So the U.S. did not receive this game. This was Japan only.
Yeah, you can't fucking blame the U.S.
No, and there was probably the right decision from our initial.
Considering the fact that Billy has an actual hurricane kick and fucking Hadouken. Like, straight up, he is Ryu. He is Ryu. He plays exactly like Ryu. His moveset is Ryu. Just hands down. There's no ifs, ands.
So
it's Street Fighter. It plays.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? It's a lot faster than what I thought it was going to be. Like it doesn't seem to be like a combo system or anything like that. That might have been too sophisticated for like an early '90s.
There is a combo system.
No, I'm saying no. I don't think there is one.
No, there is.
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
But yeah, this actually plays fast. I was, for some reason, just from what I saw from like the screenshots, I thought it was just going to be like a slower paced fighting game, but
yeah,
speed isn't that bad.
And Billy can morph, by the way.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you kind of like, oh wow. So you kind of like build up a power meter and then unleash.
Yeah,
the
so
attack,
like when you attack and I think get hit, you also build up it's like a charge meter, and when that's full, you can morph into a more powerful mode. But it has to hit how much life you have remaining. So it's kind of like a risk-reward thing. So like if you're getting the shit pounded out of you, you only have to land so many hits before you can use it. But interesting.
Oh, so each character, did you see that each character has like different power and defense?
Yeah, just like every fighting game ever.
Yeah, here they specifically like tell you, you can play like Street Fighter and everybody has like the same life bar,
Well, yeah, but no, I mean, except for the fact that everyone doesn't have the same life bar in Street Fighter. Like everyone has different hit points in Street Fighter, and they every hit does different damage in Street Fighter depending on.
Yeah, you get the medium and medium power and low power and high power.
Well, no, like different people have different like attack ratings. And it's really great English, by the way, in the game. Like they didn't really translate anything; they just sort of brought it over.
Oh yeah, they didn't do any kind of
no, and they shouldn't. So
you don't really. I mean, you don't have to. You got the names in English and push start. That's all you're gonna.
So here's one of my favorite glitches that I've actually, and I just lost music. Here's one of my favorite glitches that I just found when I was playing. You pause the game, and you can shrink your character to pretty much any size you want. And your hitbox is still the same, but you hitting them is not. So, like, I'm an ant right now, but it doesn't look like that.
Why does it do that? Are you supposed to be able to do that?
Heck, who the fuck knows?
Maybe you are. Maybe it's just like a little thing they add. That's the hell.
Yeah, like who knows? It's really, and it's like, it's just really fucking weird.
That is really weird.
It's really fucking weird.
Like why? That can't be a glitch. They had to have. Like how do you like? So what? You just pause it and you hit
pause it, and then the directional
trigger?
button. The directional buttons just like fuck around with your character. Just that's it.
They had to have put that in purposely. Just
are you sure? Are you sure?
I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt.
No, because like the more you play this game, the more that you're just kind of like, no, this is everyone involved with this game. Like, okay, for instance, your like Hadokens are like Billy Lose. It's supposed to be Billy Loses, but fuck that. So we'll retry the blob to see if I can.
Yeah, like who are these characters?
I don't know, but like when you do your special move, like there is a punch and there is a kick. There's a differential between that, but it doesn't matter if I use a punch or a kick when I'm launching a move. It just matters that I'm using an attack button. So even if it's like the hurricane kick, it just does a hurricane kick even if I'm using a punch button for it.
Is there a block button, or do you just kind of hold back?
It's back. That's very 90s fighting game, though.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, no, this is just fantastically awful. Fucking Monkey Paw's doing God's work.
Yeah, like I still want to see more. Like there's it seemed like there was other modes or something at the main menu. Maybe when we play this for a little bit, we can go back and see what they were.
Oh yeah, I'll happily show you 3D mode, which makes no.
What the hell was that? I saw that.
It makes no fucking sense.
Like Burnov? I mean, where did this guy come from? Yeah, so this has got to be based on the movie, and I mean, I haven't seen the movie since it like first came out on VHS, a bajillion years ago.
VHS.
Yeah.
Also, it says Billy Win. it says Billy won, except the woman says Billy win, so it's like run English like twice over.
Right. This way they hit, you know, if they're doing two different things, one of them's got to be right. So.
Well, I love it when it's like they're not even saying the words that are on the screen. Rabble 1! So this is a game based on a movie that was released in a different country.
A different country that was like low budget to begin with, terrible, you know.
And it wasn't released in the native country
that's
that
weird.
the movie came out in.
How the hell does that work? Jeez.
So this might be even crazier than the Street Fighter, the movie, the game.
Yeah, you know what? Because I think the Street Fighter movie got more publicity and more hype than the Double Dragon game. I think just more people.
Well, like, and you said the live-action Double Dragon game, and I said the what now?
Yeah, right. Man, that's
and the load times are.
I wonder if like the Double Dragon movie's on like Netflix or something, just to like watch the first 10 minutes of it and just see how bad it really is.
Probably awful.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This guy was apparently driving a DeLorean. Do you know that still to this day you can have a DeLorean made for you brand new?
No.
Yeah, because when DMC, DeLorean Motor Company, went out of business because the guy who invented DeLoreans got busted for drug charges, there was so many parts in the warehouse that he was able to literally they're just able to assemble DeLoreans en masse whenever you want. And I think it's like 45 grand for a brand new DeLorean.
That's it?
Yeah.
Considering? Maybe we should have a Back to the Future video stream one day.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Unless we're watching the movies, nothing good can come out of that.
Man, when did this game come out?
95.
They said 95? Wow.
Yeah, it said copyright 95.
Okay.
It's pretty bad. Billy lose.
I want to see what I want to go down the roster here and see who's a playable character.
Oh, have we hit the point that it's just like, what the fuck? I'm just hitting up Wikipedia to see what the fuck.
Well, okay, so well, first off, so what are the buttons? So like, is there like a strong attack, a weak attack?
I think there's like strong and a weak punch and kick, but that doesn't really fucking matter when you're doing your special moves at fucking all.
And special moves are basically like Street Fighters. You're gonna do like
quarter
circles.
Yeah. As much for Billy. There might be charge moves characters too, but yeah, this is awful. It's awful. And I'm really fucking happy that they released this.
I know, I'm glad.
I'm fucking ecstatic it came out in the States because it's like, wow, this is like
look at this.
And it's like you're asking, like, well, how bad is it? Is this like a 1 out of 5? And I'm like, I don't know if it flipped the scale.
I mean, it's something to see.
Yeah, this is
like especially if you played, you know, the Double Dragon games growing up, you know, the brawlers on Nintendo and the arcades, things like that.
I'm gonna say even if you have no idea what Double Dragon is,
why not? You know, it's just wow. I mean, first off, I didn't even know this game existed to begin with. There was actually a Double Dragon fighting game. It was on Super Nintendo. I forget the full name of it, but there was a
because of course there was.
So it wasn't just a brawler, you know, a run to the right and punch everything brawler.
Well, I mean, like, Streets of Rage and fucking Double Dragon were, like, a step away from being a fighting game to begin with.
Yeah.
Except that Double Dragon was just like you use your flying elbow and win the game.
If you can pull it off. Man, look at the backgrounds on this thing. Crazy waves.
Yeah, I was playing this game earlier, and like a bunch of the like, there's an arcade that you play in, and it's that basically the arcade looks like they put the entire budget into doing that. Like, so I'm just wondering if like the arcade is just simply, or like the background, like they were just like, let's just do some like really good sprites and interactive backgrounds, and after that, I don't know, just fuck it after that. Like, fuck it.
I mean, there's some sophistication to this, if you really... I mean, so there is a combo system. You know, you're getting, like, counter moves, and you actually get, you know, bonus points for doing these types of things.
Yeah, but it's 95. This wasn't, like, you're talking, like... That's, like, almost... That's damn near, like... That's Alpha 3 time. Like...
Was Alpha 3 out by 95?
Yeah, because...
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, because... like, when was, like, Killer Instinct Gold? That was, like, 96, maybe?
Yeah,
97?
like, this is on PlayStation, like,
yeah,
the Alpha games all came out on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah. So maybe I'm giving a little bit more credit than...
Yeah, like, this is on the PlayStation, so, like, everything that this game is doing has already been done.
Yeah, so, I mean, you figured... So here's a game that is based on a movie that had low budget to begin with, and now they're making a game about it, which has got to be even a lower budget, and in a country that didn't even natively make the live action movie. You know, it's just a weird ass situation
that the movie may or may not have even come out in.
Right. Yeah. So it's an American made movie, but this game only comes out in Japan and doesn't even get released in America. And it's not like this game would have been like extensive to
tiny 3D mode. All right.
Let's try this. Let's try this extra.
And normal, I don't know what the difference between normal and overdrive is.
Maybe that's the super moves.
Who the fuck? Yeah, that doesn't matter. Does it really matter?
Yeah. So Technos.
I don't know who Technos is.
They make all the
toasters.
No, like Super Dodgeball and Crash and the Boys, and those, you know, the games with the weird looking sprites.
Okay, so this is the 3D mode. Now here's what happens: you can like tilt the screen and rotate it around.
Oh, that they kind of showed that off a little bit in the intro video.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm wondering if having this and like trying to render everything in 3D like this is why you can like morph and like zoom the character.
So you have to pause it and then just.
I think you might be able to do it when the game is. Yeah, you can do it when the.
So is this all done by like the D-pad or the triggers or something?
It's the shoulder buttons.
Shoulder buttons. So one just moves it up and down, the other one just kind of rotates.
Yeah, the L1. The L1 and R1 move it left and right, and then the 2's up and down.
Like you can't even see like what the.
And then if you move them together, it zooms them in.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's great. I can move. I can get it so my character's off the fucking screen.
Yeah. What is kind of the point of this? I guess like 2D sprites.
On a 3D background, it's like, maybe because they were like, no, we could totally render this in 3D, see?
And it's on the
power of the PlayStation, yeah. It's, no, we know what we're doing, see?
I mean, it doesn't, like, add anything to it.
And, like, yeah, and once you've stopped moving it, it stops looking like it was rendered in 3D at all. Like, even when you're moving it, like, it doesn't even look like your standard like cardboard cutout that you would get in like a bad like 3DS game or something.
It's like a bad diorama.
It's not even a bad diorama, like, because like you get a bad diorama feel in like a 3DS game. This is just like I don't know. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't care if Billy lose. I kind of want Billy to lose his hands.
How far does the camera? Can you like spin it all the way around like 360?
No. I think it only goes to the sides.
Okay.
And we're gonna try normal mode for a little bit, and then I'm gonna lose entire interest.
Yeah. Well, let's just go through the roster here. I just want to see.
Sure. We have Marina, Dalton. We got Dalton here. Dalton. Jurassic Park reference. No. Rebecca, Eddie, Billy, of course, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Amon.
What about a Bobo?
A Bobo. Yeah, we got a Bobo. And then Sheng Fu. So
let's play. Try a Bobo because that's the Amon. That's like a popular character. Man, he doesn't, because Bobo's like the big ugly guy in all the other Double Dragon games.
All right.
So you got 8 fighters.
Yeah. We definitely.
They give you the special moves right there.
Yeah. So this is the arcade, and like pretty much a lot of the stuff that you see like is destructible. So.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's something a little different, I guess.
Yeah, Bobo's.
The guy's huge.
And like some kind of fucking mutant.
He has like 19 abs.
He's something. There's something wrong with him.
Because Marion, that was the chick who you had to save in the first.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, that was like the whole point of like the original Double Dragon is like the game just starts like you're just.
Yeah, don't they like punch her in the face?
Yeah, they punch her right in the gut, and then they like the dude just like throws her over his shoulder and then just like walks away, and then in come Billy and Jimmy Lee and they just got to go like save her. And then at the end of the game, in the first one, you actually like fight your brother. You fight player 2, who you've been fighting next to the whole time.
Well, you don't have to, do you?
I think you do. I'm not sure because that was in the arcade version. It wasn't in because the original NES version was like 1 player only, and then when it was Double Dragon 2, that's when it became 2 player. But yeah, so it's kind of cool that they put this. This is probably like the Alyssa Milano character. I can't remember who she played in the movie, but I'm assuming that's what it is. But to actually make her playable and a fighter when she's just normally the defenseless chick that you have to go save is
interesting
to, I guess, to word it. I wonder what the hell like the story is. You know how like there's a very loose story in like Street Fighter 2, for example, where it's like, go get M. Bison, he's the bad guy. Like
I think this is just the movie.
This is just like fight dudes.
There's nothing. It's all in Japanese if you try to look.
Yeah. Right. So this is week 1. So this is the original Double Dragon that Monkey Paw is going to be releasing on PSN. They just released yesterday or today. It would have been yesterday, the 21st. Lucifer Ring, which I've never heard of before. And then next week is the Firemen 2, Pete and Danny. No idea what the hell that is.
Oh, Pete and Danny.
February 4th is Hyper Crazy Climber. No idea what that is. February 4th is Wolffang. And then wrapping up at the end of the 6th week is they're going out with the bang here with Tomba 2, The Evil Swine Return.
And of course you can play all of these on your Vita and the PSP.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, Tomba, that's going to be, people have heard of Tomba before. They got Tomba 1 on PSN right now. So it's good that they're bringing Tomba 2 over. It's kind of a nice cult classic favorite game. Didn't get the recognition, really, that it deserved when it came out.
I didn't like Tomba.
It's different, it's kind of Metroidvania-ish, but very crazy because you're playing as a pink-haired prehistoric dude who fights pigs. It's just crazy.
Huh. Alright. So, yeah, before my brain melts out of my ear.
Yeah. So this is Double Dragon. It's like, I don't know, $5 or $6 on PSN.
Oh, really? It's like dumb cheap?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's worth harassing your friends to play.
Yeah, just to kind of check it out and see how
awful
these types of games were, but it's just it's not a game that you're gonna be sitting around for hours playing, but at the same time you can still just acknowledge that it exists, and Monkey Paw put effort into bringing a game
like
this.
I'd be glad that it came over.
Right, yes, and you gotta give it a lot of credit, a lot of respect for that.
Alright, so for this week, I'm Dan Gilman. You can find me on varms.net or mygamer.com. Follow me on Twitter. I'm @Gilman.
And I'm Zach Azrowski. Follow us, of course, everything Mygamer. You can also check out squallsnake.com, Xbox Live on Squallsnake. So, check us out, follow us, give us your feedback, let us know what you want to see.
Alright, later.
See ya.